Hi guys, my name is Jordan and I am the coach of prayer team here at Citizen Central. I just wanted to make a video for you guys, just kind of sharing my story as to how I started serving on prayer team. Just wanted to share that with you guys, and as to my why for why I serve on prayer team, but essentially I joined prayer team a little bit over a year ago now, last summer. And so last summer, before I joined prayer team, I was a student athlete at the University of New Mexico. I swam for the swim team here, and I did that for 5 years. The past 2 years, I really dedicated my time on the team to minister to my team and just to swim for the Lord and to just make more disciples. And so through that time and through just moving with that purpose in the sport that God blessed me with to move in, I got the opportunity to pray over a teammate, and this was something I never have done before. This teammate was kind of lost and was looking for a community to be in and to be involved in. And so there was a group of us who were going to Citizen, and we were participating in a ministry called Athletes in Action, as well as just Citizen Young Adults. And so she started kind of joining us and coming with us, and this was during my 4th year of swimming for UNM. And so at the end of my 4th year, I felt God kind of tugging on me to stay for my 5th year, and this was something I didn't plan on doing or intend on doing. My 5th year would have been this last year. And so during that little last part of my 4th year, God was like, hey, your teammate, pray over her. And this was something I've never done before. And I was like, okay, God, I'll do it. I wasn't exactly super afraid of it. I was willing to do it. I didn't really know how or how to go about it. So I was like, okay, God, I will do it, but you need to make it really obvious as to when to do it, when to jump in. And so at the very last swim meet that I was supposed to have with my team, I walked in, and she was in the hallway leading to the locker room, just with her head down, and just, you could tell, like, God made it very clear this was the moment. And so I was like, okay, God, I'll do it. I'm gonna pray over her, but I don't know what I'm doing. And I was a bit anxious in that moment. I was like, I don't know what to do. I've never done this, but God, you got me. And there's no way that you wouldn't have asked for this moment or anything without there being something significant in it. And so I was like, okay, God, I'll do it. Please give me the words. And I walked up to her and I was like, hey, can I pray over you? And she said yes. So I prayed over her. I have no idea what I said to this day. And later, a few months later, she told me, hey, no, this was the moment that I believed Jesus was real. And she said that she competed very poorly in the morning, and that because of that, she just felt so unworthy of a lot of things, of just even being here. And she said in that moment was the first time that she felt free from those thoughts, and that she even had positive ones about herself come in. And so she was like, man, Jesus, you have to be real then. And so I didn't know this at the time when that happened. I walked away, and after that prayer moment, I was like, okay, God, like, I see your harvest, I see the field. I will stay here another year for my 5th year in swimming. And so I stayed for that 5th year. I've gotten to the honor to watch her grow and be more curious of the Lord, and has seen her just jump fully into the young adults ministry here at Citizen. And man, it's just been beautiful to watch her in her walk. But also with that, after that, myself getting super involved in young adults during that summertime between my 4th and 5th year, I was like, man, I want to serve in church, but I don't know where. And a lot of young adults at Citizen serve, and I was like, man, I want to do that too. And so while I was asking that question of where do I serve, I went to 2 different camps. One camp in which I was being served at as a student athlete, and another camp in which I went to serve. And so during that first camp in which I was being served, at the end we had a prayer and worship night, and God said, hey, there is a girl in a white shirt. I'd like you to pray over her. And so I said no at first for like 2 minutes. And then I was like, man, this is an undeniable pull. Like, I have to do it. And so stepped in, prayed over her. And just afterwards, I'll never forget, she looked at me and told me like she was like that was exactly what I've been needing prayer for. And just feel like this weight was on me, and it finally got to uplift it off. And so that was the second time I've gotten the opportunity to pray over someone. And so then going into my that next camp where I was serving kids and got to just pray over a bunch of kids that I either knew or I didn't know, or got to work with that week, I realized that, wow, like, I've just gotten to see so much beautiful and amazing ways in which God has gotten to move and just provide life change through prayer. And so getting to be in those environments and stepping out of those environments, I came back and I was like, God, I don't know where to serve. And he was like, you know. And I was like, okay. And so I met with Shay and had my meeting with him, jumped in on prayer team, really enjoyed just the community aspect of prayer team. And that's why I'm so passionate about it now. And I want to continue it now. But I would stay all 3 services just to continue to pray with people, over people in prayer team, or just those who would come up after service. And so, but getting to see that life change and just the beauty of that opportunity for the Holy Spirit to move, just to be that vessel for God, is why I wanted to serve and continue serving in that space with God and for God, because I really just felt like it was with God and for God, and I wanted to continue to be that vessel in that space for Him. And so that's the story as to how I joined prayer team and why I joined prayer team. And just wanted to share that with you all. I've gotten to share that with some of you guys, but I think it's important for us just to know these stories about each other, because prayer team isn't a team that people just jump into. It's a team where people feel called to. And so I just want to continue growing this community and growing this environment for us. So thanks for taking your time to listen to my story, and I'm excited to hear more of you guys.